This is a case history taken at random from official Navy files. During dive bombing practice, 5 September 1944, Ensign, name withheld, was flying number 2 position. He was one of the best pilots in the squadron. 460 hours, overall average 3.6. Starting his run at 10,000 feet, pushed over in a very steep dive, perhaps 70 degrees. Flap split, 30 degrees. Like any conscientious pilot, he wanted this to be the best run he ever made and concentrated on the target in his reflector sight. He watched the target grow as it came nearer and nearer. Unfortunately, he forgot all about his altimeter, which was begging for attention. As he passed 4,000 feet, 3,500 feet, 3,000. But this pilot figured you get to know these things automatically. Sort of feel where you are by the seat of your pants. The target's the thing to concentrate on.
This is it. A little more left rudder. There she comes. Right under the old bazoo.
Suddenly, the pilot snapped out of it. That sixth sense told him he was getting low. A glance at the altimeter confirmed it. 1,000 feet. When he pulled back on the stick, it was too late. It's really not very funny. This actually happened, and 2 men lost their lives.
Unbelievable. In Navy dive bombing practice alone, the fatality rate has risen to 1 every other day. It's a wonder to me they don't do something about it.
Yeah, that's what I've been harping about. Any so-called pilot with 460 hours ought to know better than to rely on his own judgment in high-speed dives, especially close to the ground. Get familiar with the chart in technical note number 72-44, or to know it by heart. What it says is, in pulling out of a shallow, slow dive, there's not much loss of altitude. But the steeper the angle and the higher the speed, the more altitude you lose during pullout. The chart goes into it in more detail. This accident didn't happen when the pilot crashed. At his airspeed and angle of dive, he was a dead pigeon when he failed to consult his altimeter as it passed 3,000 feet. That's where he should have started thinking about his pullout in order to begin his recovery at the designated release altitude. But what happened? He got so hypnotized by his effort to stay on the target, he didn't start pulling out until under 1,000 feet. The extra altitude he needed was in the ground. Now remember, men, if you carry a dive too low, 3 other things can happen when you're forced to try a snap pullout. Structural failure, blackout, or high G stall and spin. The records show we've got too many hot pilots who can do everything in the book with their plane, but they haven't got this through their skulls yet. Direct hits on a target are very satisfying, but they don't mean a thing if you get your congratulations while 6 feet under.